Hi everyone, my name is Army of One, and today I'm going to be reviewing ZIGGURATS, the latest EP by Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park fame. Since the year 2000, Mike Shinoda has been famous as the rapper of Linkin Park, and he hasn't released a solo rap album since he dropped The Rising Tide as Fort Minor, all the way back in November of 2005. He's of course been musically active since. Linkin Park put out 5 more albums, and he put out that Fort Minor single in 2015, which was okay. He put out his debut solo album in 2018 after Chester Bennington's passing, which was a pretty average album. But in 2020, he put out 3 instrumental albums, all of which were created live on Twitch over the course of that year. Dropped Frames Volume 1 was one of my favourite albums of 2020. It was only 30 or so minutes long, but it gave me a really potent early Flying Lotus energy, in that it was electronic and glitchy, but also rhythmic and gave you a lot to chew on. It was fantastic, hear it if you haven't. Now, ZIGGURATS is a 7-minute EP that Shinoda put out early in December last year, and features rap vocals on all 4 of the tracks. 2 of them clock in at just over 2 minutes, and the other 2 combine for another 2 minutes, and despite the EP's brevity, I honestly think that this is some of Shinoda's best stuff ever. The project opens with Genius Bar, a quality rap cut where Shinoda strings a handful of great Apple references together over a punchy beat, which switches halfway through as Mike references classic musicians like Run DMC and Janet Jackson, which inspired him. The rapping is tight, the lyrics are clever, and the beat hits hard. Quickly transitions into the second track, Richard Bachman, which, goddamn, is easily the best rap song under 90 seconds that I've heard in a long time. This is as boom bap as it gets in 2021. The opening drums smack hard as fuck, and the bass rolls loud as hell. An airy synth floats around in the mix, and then Shinoda enters sounding like twice the rapper he was back in Linkin Park. Look how they're acting, might as well ask somebody to smack them. I'm a favourite of the fans like Boba Fett, Case Closed, and It Ain't Even Over Yet. I'm Raw Baby, the Scorsese, the Godfather, the Chris Nolan, the Dark Knight of the Rock Ramas. All sound so incredibly satisfying over this beat, and he fits all of that and more into just 16 short bars. It's a fantastic verse and way better than anything I could have expected from Mike with post-traumatic taken into consideration. Cheat Codes is a quick DJ scratch track that follows, and it's only 40 seconds long. Mike puts a quick 8 bars at the end of the track, but it's over before it really begins, leading us into the outro, which is titled Control-C, Control-V. There is more quality scratching on this track, another great verse from Mike, and a piano-backed instrumental which sounds great as an outro as the main drums fade into the background and let the piano take center stage for a while. The energy is high throughout the whole track, especially when he gets hype as fuck shouting this line. And that's really the EP. ZIGGURATS is quite short, so there's not too much to say about it, but I will say that it is fantastic, and it's pretty much flawless from my point of view. 7 minutes, quality raps, quality beats. It's way more than I expected from Mike in 2021. He was always a pretty average rapper in Linkin Park. He did his best, he held his own on a few songs, Bleed It Out was great, but he didn't have it like a real rapper, but on this song, he's holding his own. It's really surprising and really great for me, especially considering he put out great albums in 2020, now he puts out a great EP in 2021. I think his solo artistry is really going to go up from here this decade, so I highly recommend checking out ZIGGURATS if you haven't. It's really quality, you're not losing much if you don't like it because it's so short, and yeah, it just makes me really hype about the future of Mike Shinoda's music. I think this is what I'd score the album. My name's Army of One. Thank you so much for watching.